boom, you can say, yeah, this guy's like me, and then you see him go through all these other situations, and your brain's like, oh, yep, I can relate. Yeah, this is a character I can relate to, and he's going through all these other situations, and you start to think to yourself, wow, you know, would I deal with it this way? Would I deal with it that way? And it's always nice to have a character which is down to earth like that, and the writers, you know, they're not making him this crazy dude, but you know, he's evolving, his character is changing, but it's nice that where he started from was a very simple, polite man, and you know, that's the basis for the story. I guess not much else can be said about Fahrenheit. Again, these reviews are interesting because I wanted, if it was a spoiler open review, then you know, I could talk about a lot more. But I always talk about the background stuff, what's driving these games to make them actually really good. But if I was doing a spoiler review, actually I wouldn't even do a spoiler review because that would defeat the purpose of people out there that want to play this game, and I don't want to. With the amount of spoilers that have been thrown my way, guys, I'm not going to spoil anything. I've had Red Dead Redemption was spoiled for me. That one was particularly annoying, but you know, I was on the internet, and that was sort of partly my fault. Heavy Rain I had spoiled for me. I was very angry about that because, you know, I actually bought a console to play it, and then someone on the Heavy Rain fan page just posts a major plot point, and you know, I tried so hard to believe it was something else, but obviously, you know, these trolls on the internet, and so yeah, it actually was true what they said, and that's why you know, I want to keep these games spoiler free. But you know, I really encourage everyone to play this game, Fahrenheit. It's an older game. I think you can download it on the Xbox Live Marketplace, but it really is done well. It opens up with a interesting credit sequence, very well written narrative. I found some fault with it, but overall I was pretty impressed with it. And yeah, interesting characters, decisions you have to make, but overall the story, yeah, the story is so much in the game to me, and the story was really fantastic. So I encourage everyone to go out and you know, get this game however they can, and yeah, experience a bit of Quantic Dream's push for a new genre, which is the interactive drama. And I look forward to playing many other games like Fahrenheit. It was a very interesting game with a very interesting story. I'm going to leave you guys with a quote from David Cage. Now, this is in the at the front of the manual for Indigo Prophecy. So here we go. David Cage, introduction. My desire to create video games dates back to the arrival of 3D real-time. I remember how many possibilities suddenly opened up because of this new technology. I saw it as a new means of expression where the world could be pushed to its limits. It was my way of exploring new horizons. I felt like a pioneer filmmaker at the start of the 20th century, grappling with basic technology, but also being aware that there is everything left to invent, in particular, a new language that is both narrative and visual. To be honest, the 10 years that followed didn't satisfy my hunger. I was under the impression that video games were only exploring a tiny part of their amazing creative potential because they concentrated on action, and totally neglected a fundamental element of all human experience, emotion. The technology, meanwhile, was moving much faster. Indigo Prophecy is my contribution to the transformation of video games into a true form of expression that conveys emotion. The solutions I offer are not the only ones, but Indigo Prophecy's huge merit is that it asks real questions and offers concrete answers. It shows how it's possible to create an interactive experience that is more than just killing monsters in corridors and shooting crates to find ammunition. It shows that it's possible to create experiences that are richer and deeper. It shows that it's also possible to tell a story and play a game without sacrificing either the interactivity or the narrative. I hope you, as skilled or occasional players, will enjoy the experience that we have tried to create here. If you hold prejudices against video games, I hope that Indigo Prophecy will help you reconsider your judgment. I also hope that more people will be tempted to explore this new creative path, injecting their own inspiration, talent, and ambition. Interactivity is still in its infancy. There is still everything left to invent. Indigo Prophecy has been a huge part of our lives for these last 2 years, and has proved to be a vast human and intellectual adventure for the whole Quantic Dream team. one that has forced us to question many of the principles that we previously took as read. I'll consider myself fortunate if, like the books, films, and songs that have made some lasting impression on you, Indigo Prophecy could leave some small trace too. Thank you guys, this is Forristicat. Peace and have a good evening.